Hi everybody, it is Ronnie again from Whip and Chain alongside Maggie and Lauren. I wanted to show you this adorable little poof. It's made out of 100% polyester. I use the Red Heart scrubby yarn. You can use any scrubby yarn that you want. There's Sparkle, there's Scrubology through Hobby Lobby, which is usually my go-to, but I got a good deal on this. And it's fun. And you don't even need a full ball to make this. This is easy. This is another project that can be done within an hour or so, depending on your level of crocheting, your speed. Again, I'm slow at crocheting, so it takes me a little longer, probably like an hour and a half. And it's soft, and because it's made out of the polyester, it doesn't hold the water. It rinses well. You can throw these in the washer and wash them up, or you can just make a whole bunch of them. You can give them as Christmas gifts, whatever. And it is basically, if you dissect it, it's really simple. It's very simple. It's chaining and double crochets. That's all she is, and she's beautiful and she's solid. And let me tell you, it's a really good sponge. It works great. So all you need is one roll of the scrubby yarn, and I'm going to use the purple one. And you need I'm using a, what am I using here? If I can't even read. I'm using a 5mm, nope, I'm wrong. Ha! My clever hook, 6mm crochet hook. You need your needles to sew in the ends. You need a pair of scissors, and that's about it. It's a lot of fun to make this. Simple. And how about if we just dive right into it? I had a knot in there I couldn't get out. So how about if we dive into it, and you can see how simple this is. Now you do not need to leave a long chain, but just make sure you leave it long enough where you can weave it in so you can hide it. And in them, they're very easy to hide. And I want you to start with your slip knot. And before we go any further, I want to let you know, a lot of people are scared to use this yarn because you can't see stitches, and that is correct. Seeing stitches can be very hard for some people that have trouble with their eyes, or even people that have good eyes. These stitches are really hard. So it's really okay. Do not stress out. If you miss a stitch, it's really not the end of the world. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that statement, but this is really easy. But please give it a try, because like I said, it's really easy, and you will be so happy that you tried. Okay, so we're going to do our slip knot. I'm going to bring it in tighter so you can see a little better here. I want you to chain 6. Now you don't have to do it tight, obviously, but chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now I need you to go down to your first chain and you slip stitch into that. Honestly, do the best you can. This yarn is very forgiving all the way through. Made a loop. Okay, now I want you to chain 28. 22, 6, and 28. Okay. This is your little hook. I want you to go down to the base and just slip stitch into the base. Okay. And I want you to chain 1. And now slip stitch into your circle. Now in this circle, I want you to put in 25 single crochets. And don't be afraid to move the yarn, but when we're getting about halfway through, I want to show you what you need to do. So don't go ahead of me too fast, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can stop at whatever stitch you want. See your hook, you really want to pull it down and go around it so your hook stays in the center, okay? Fifteen, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Don't be afraid to scrunch your stitches and move them around, okay? So once you got your 25 in there, pull it as close as your string will let you. If it don't let you do much, it's really okay. A little is enough. All right, and that's what she should look like so far. All right. Now, this is what I mean about it doesn't really matter if your counts are off some. Please try not to make them off a ton, but it really is really okay. Make sure you slip stitch to the top of the chain, the next chain that you can see. Okay. I want you to chain 3. And every chain that you can see in here, if you can't see them all, I need you to put 4, well, there's chain 1 counts as a double crochet, so put 3 more in that same stitch. And in every stitch, I want you to put in 4 double crochets. It's really going to fit, and it's going to start getting wavy, and that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Now, if you miss one, it's okay, but try to at least, even if it's not 4 in every stitch, try to count to get 100 double crochets in there. Okay, like the whole circle. 4 times 25 is 100. So just keep going around until you get a total of 100. If I can even find my next stitch. There we go. And like I said, perfection is really not needed in this. That's what I like about this poof. Perfection is not a requirement. Okay, so it's 4 double crochets in every stitch. If you're having trouble counting the stitches, just try to get 100 in there, because 4 times 25 stitches is 100. So after you get that whole ring, I'm going to show you what I got already made ahead of. When you get those 25 in, that's my extra string, guys. So here's what it looks like. Weave that down so you guys don't get confused. So here's your bottom string, and here is 104 double crochets in every stitch of the 25. And it almost looks like a little flower petal. Very cute, huh? Okay, so now you have 100 stitches. We have one more row, and I bet you know what I'm going to say. I want you to put in 4 stitches, chain 3, and put 3 more in the same spot like we did on the first row. And then put 3 more double crochets. In. In every stitch. 4 more. Did I say 3? 4 more double crochets in every stitch. So what's that come to? There's 100 now, and 4, so it's 400 stitches. And you just keep going around and around and around. I want to show you, make sure you do remember what a double crochet is. You wrap your hook, go into your stitch, pull some yarn up, wrap the hook, go through 2, and you go through 2. Wrap the hook, go in your stitch, grab some yarn, bring it up, wrap, 2 and 2. Okay, so remember, I want you to go all the way around that 400 double crochet stitches. And after you've done that, then you chain one more, you pull some string, you cut it, tie off, and then I want you to hide your string. And this is, if you look, that's all she is. See how it's really wavy? Pretty cool, huh? It doesn't look like it, but it's all one piece. It's all one cool piece. Now remember, you cannot do this with the acrylic yarn. It needs to be the polyester or the 100% cotton yarn, but I don't like the cotton in the bathroom because me personally, I'm always afraid of a mildew issue coming. But there she is. And if this isn't long enough, you can add. If it's too long, you can take away, but I found 28 stitches with my size 6 hook works pretty good for me, but you do what makes you happy. Again, this is Ronnie from WIP and Chain. Please like and follow our videos if you found this tutorial helpful to you. And please find us on Facebook under WIP Work in Progress, WIP and Chain. Until our next video, happy crocheting. I look forward to hearing from you and like our videos. Bye-bye.